like, you know, you don't do what Boozy does, and I don't care what people say in terms of them telling you, yo, I watch the show for you. When you're not on, I don't care for it. When you're on, I buy subscriptions. The minute you leave, I cancel the subscription. All I'm simply gonna say is there's value in that. And I know I might not, I know I don't get the numbers that Boosie gets. So I'm not asking for what Boosie gets. But what I'm saying is, if there is value and people telling you that, yo, I watch because of him, I get subscriptions because of him, well, the nigga, break a little bread. Because if I'm the last of the Mohicans, and I thought Tony Yayo wasn't on anymore, but he still is. As far as I know, Lord Jamar quit. Godfrey, I know for sure, quit. Boozy, because he's not getting the money he wants, he quit. If I'm one of the last staples left that generate numbers, work with me. And the main thing that struck me wrong is I said, Vlad, don't tell me my worth. Because while you might feel I'm not, and maybe he thought I was asking for what Boozy was, which I wasn't. And I thought I made that clear. I'm just saying that if I have any value, let's talk. But to simply go, oh, I'm not gonna pay you just based off what people say. And I'm going, I think there's value in that. All you people hitting me up going, yo, man, y'all need to make up and get back on the show because y'all two are like Howard Cosell and Muhammad Ali and the chemistry. That ship has sailed.
No,
no,
it hasn't.
That it's almost like a slave ship. That they got the niggas off of Africa and they went to America. That is gone.
Like Ike and Tina, you're gonna be back together.
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh, come on.
Okay,
No, but
not after all the shit he said about me, about Andy, and the lies. I'll let you know.
I saw the screenshots.
I know, but I'm just saying. I said at first, I'll let you know. I'm not sure. Then he picked the time. He said, let's do it at 5. And I never responded him.
What was the thumbs up for?
I'd have to see. I don't know what you did.
Okay, so I thought you said after 5, and then you didn't call him. And he goes, hey, blah, blah, blah. You still want to, but you never responded. And then he reached out again and was like, hey, you still want to talk? And then you're like, at some point.
Okay.
So that you're coming in here trying to ask for more money.
Hold on. But wait. But even if I said that, okay, at some point, I'm busy. At some point.
But there's probably stuff leading up to it.
But tell me what about that warrants you going, I'm going to just completely lie, throw this nigga under the bus, and talk shit.
Yeah,
I said at some point.
Maybe.
Here's what you're not going to do. You're not going to beckon me. And this is where Vlad's ego and him being a narcissist. You're not going to beckon me. You're not summoning me. I'm busy, nigga. I got shit to do. And despite what a lot of people believe, my legacy does not live and die on Vlad TV.
No one said it.
No. Because people in the comments love to go, and I can show you, man, your career, man. You done fucked up. You done fumbled the bag, man. Your career. Listen, motherfuckers, I've been doing this for 30 plus decades. Before Vlad was ever
30 years.
36 years.
Yeah, but 30 decades is
30 years. I mean, my bad. 3 decades and change. My legacy does not rest on Vlad. Before Vlad was ever a thought, 16 years, started at 14, 16 years.
Yeah.
And I'm going to send it to Anthony so the people can see it. But go ahead.
Okay. So I had no idea what was going on. And I thought it was just about you and him because I knew that this was going. I knew that.
And it should have been.
And it started that way. Well, it should be because of this. And this
he shouldn't have brought you in for what?
Well, this is what I'm going to say about it. If you're the guy that you are, that you think you are, if you're Vlad and you have big mega reach, you know, you have this show and you have all this, there's a saying, I'm not going to get it right, but it's like the lion doesn't worry about what the monkey's doing. You know what I mean? Because if you're that big bad guy and you said basically, you know, I'm Aries opener and I suck is what he was saying.
Yeah. Well, let me play the clip and I want you to comment on it after that.
Okay.
Let me say this. Like Dave Chappelle said about his story with HBO when they said, what do we need you for? So, nigga, if I have no value, you see the value in talking shit about me. So you can, again, the algorithm, the numbers, viral. If you want to give me a big fuck you do it in silence and don't fucking hire me, keep my name out your mouth. But you're even doing this, using me indirectly for your benefit.
Well, and I'm going to say something before you play this because I want to say this. What I believe this is I think this is twofold, but I'm going to go over my stuff after we play this. But I'm going to say this about you, where Mark's saying it's not over. You guys can still put it back together, and I think that's kind of true because I think people don't. This is why. Maybe not for you, but what he was doing because to go after me, and people even said he went after you harder than he went after Aries. Yeah, because he doesn't need me, so he can fuck with me, but he can't fuck with you if he wants you back on the show. So he can go at you, but how hard is he going to go at you?
Listen, you ain't gonna bite me twice.
So that's all I'm saying. I think this is I because there's no reason if you are the guy that you say you are. But I'm going to say some other stuff. Which one do you want to do? What order you want to do?
To me, the most damaging thing that I don't like, the lying.
Yeah,
because what you can fabricate to either hurt someone, have them seen in a certain light, put them in a certain position, is the most dangerous thing you could do. A lie. And Vlad, you're a liar. Because let's get this straight right now. First, I'm going to play this clip, and then I'm going to point out the lie. Because there's two lies, really. So you befriended Andy not once, twice. When you came and saw us in Oxnard, and you came and saw us at the Novo Theater. You befriended him. You shook his hand. You looked him in the eye as a man and told him he was funny.
Took pictures.
Took pictures at the Novo Theater.
And in Oxnard.
Oxnard. You couldn't wait when it was me, Andy, Ryan Davis, wanting to, let's take pictures, and your arm around Andy and your arm around me like we boys. And because you're such a narcissist, like I said, yo, shout me out. Shout me out. And I didn't do it. And I told you I didn't do it because you wanted it to be about you. This is my moment. I'm on stage. But you want people to know Vlad is in the house. Which is why you can't keep your motherfucking monkey ass behind the camera. You got to get interviewed because you want people to know who you are. You want that face. You want the women to know who you are so you can fuck more black pussy. Nigga, stop it. So that's why I didn't shout you out. Fuck out of here, shout me out. And listen, Sugar Ray Leonard has come to my show. Gary Payton, Too Short, Ice-T, Tretch, and I shouted them out, not because, and they didn't ask for it. They wouldn't do that. But I shouted them out because those are legends that came to my show, which makes me feel good to know I'm important enough for legends and important people to come see me. So here's what you did. You went and I saw, and I'll be honest, I've been ignoring the clips. Every time I see one, I just go past it because I know me. And I'm fighting to just not be a Tupac and be like, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. But the clip I saw, you go,
So Aries Spears is out of his fucking mind. All right, first and foremost, if you're doing a podcast and you're holding microphones in front of your face, you're doing it wrong. But Aries Spears has no idea how the internet actually works. So even his own co-hosts are arguing with him about how much he is fucking up. So Aries Spears got into this whole thing with DJ Vlad because a rapper by the name of Boosie, who DJ Vlad was paying $25,000 per interview to, asked for more money. And Vlad told him no. And then Boosie released his own interview on Patreon. He only made $600. And then Patreon takes damn near half. And now Aries went and asked for more. Aries was getting $4,000 per interview, but Aries immediately heard Boosie wanted more, so he wanted more. Here's the thing Aries and Boosie didn't understand. And why all of Aries' examples make no sense whatsoever. Nobody pays anybody for interviews. And I'm going to clue you in on something. DJ Vlad wasn't paying you for interviews. DJ Vlad was hooking you guys up. And this is a great example of how Vlad fucked up and how you can't be nice to people when running a business. If you give people an inch, they'll take a mile. You have people like Aries going, pay me more money. Or what? He brought up Dave Chappelle and HBO. Yeah, Dave Chappelle can walk away and go to another network that does TV shows. Like I said, nobody else pays for interviews. What are you guys negotiating with? Your god-awful podcast in which, like I said, Aries doesn't know how the internet or YouTube works. So one of the things, and by the way, Vlad has been destroying Aries. And he brought up how Aries' podcast gets no views. And of course it doesn't. He doesn't even know how to title them. Like all of his titles are just Spears and Steinberg. And that's it. Like Aries is like, here's the greatness. Like even this one is just, what is this one titled? Aries versus Vlad. Like, oh, there's a real compelling title, Aries. I got to drop everything and check that out. These guys don't understand that first and foremost, Vlad asking the questions and the back and forth was the content, not you just sitting there pontificating. Second, Vlad has the platform and you don't. You're interchangeable. Vlad, honestly, if he wanted to be on camera, would be on camera for everything. I don't think Vlad really cares about being on camera. And he just went on camera to smash you and respond to Boosie, which you forced him to do. And third, like I said, no one else is paying. They're demanding more money. No one pays for this. Vlad was hooking up his boys. I think Vlad needs to explain that more. Hey, dummies. Nobody pays for interviews. I'm just a nice guy and I was kind of just hooking his up. But yeah, no. But I love how Aries co-hosts are like, what are you doing, dude? And this is on camera, behind the scenes, they're just like, go apologize. He was helping ticket sales and everything. And Aries is just so stubborn and stupid and dumb. He was the only guy on Vlad who requested a makeup artist. I believe everything Vlad said about him. And I know everything Aries says is bullshit because you can see, even when his own people are trying to talk sense into him, he's saying stupid, nonsensical shit. The dude's got a huge ego because the problem is Aries wanted to be the guy. The next guy in Hollywood. But his biggest role ever was on Jerry Maguire. And I think he only got that movie role because when he auditioned, they could tell his personality. Remember that character? That character played Cuba Gooding Jr.'s brother, his insanely jealous, hating brother who was jealous of his own brother, who would talk shit about... that's Aries to a T. He probably auditioned... Didn't even, they just talked to him. And they're like, oh, we got to give this guy the part. Aries is ridiculous. His podcast stinks. But, yeah. I've been waiting to talk about this one for a while. I just wanted to see Aries' full response, not his Instagram one. But I love how his own co-host, you can even tell in their body language, and he's just going off, I'm amazing, I'm great. Are you, dummy? But let me know your thoughts in the comments.